What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Buffalo Bills versus Indianapolis Colts Week 1 NFL preseason matchup going down Saturday, August 12th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton if you're looking for my best bets. The games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams that had completely different seasons in 2022-23. As the Buffalo Bills tied a franchise best record with a 13-3 mark in the regular season. Obviously, could have potentially beaten that had it not been for the incident with Damar Hamlin. We'll never know how that game against the Cincinnati Bengals would have fared in primetime. But either way, the Buffalo Bills had a chance to go back to the Super Bowl. A lot of people liked them to go back to the Super Bowl. They beat the Dolphins in the wild card round and then lost to the Bengals in emphatic fashion. While the Indianapolis Colts, well, they finished 4-12-1 last season. It ended up being the end of the Frank Reich era, and just when we thought maybe they would bring back Jeff Saturday, he had a lot of the players behind him. Saturday was bounced, and bring in Shane Steichen for the Colts to be his first time around as a head coach, and he does have a fairly gifted team. I mean, this is a guy that had a hand in sort of the development of guys like Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert. Even the offensive coordinator for Indianapolis now, Jim Bob Cooter, he helped with Trevor Lawrence last year in Jacksonville. So this is going to be a big thing for the Indianapolis Colts, especially when you draft a guy like Anthony Richardson, 4th overall out of Florida. You're going to want to make sure that you develop him and put him in the best possible spot to succeed. And all intents and purposes, it looks like the Colts are going to send Anthony Richardson out for the start in Game 1 of the preseason. And Richardson, he has some tools at his disposal. They've got a decent enough backfield, led by Zach Moss. We'll have to see how this issue with Jonathan Taylor gets sorted out. If it does, if they end up moving him, but it's still Kenyon Drake. I'm excited to see what Josh Downs does. I mean, Josh Downs was the main man for the North Carolina Tar Heels the last couple of seasons for Sam Howell. And it was a fantastic offense for the North Carolina Tar Heels, and Downs was a big part of that. This guy's a deep ball threat and a speed threat whenever. He can put up home run plays in his sleep. But the thing for me here is that, whenever I look at betting the preseason, for me, it's all about coaching depth, and it's all about, coaching and depth. And I do feel that the Buffalo Bills do have an edge on in terms of coaching with Sean McDermott, a 12-5-1 preseason against the spread record in his career. But from a depth perspective, which for me is just a little bit more important in this game, I think that the Indianapolis Colts have a big edge in terms of on-field depth. I like the quarterback situation for the Colts. Gardner Minshew is a guy that has plenty of starting experience. Sam Ehlinger, former Texas Longhorn, he's seen plenty of preseason action over the course of his career. The Buffalo Bills have Matt Barkley and Kyle Allen, not the two guys that I would want as my backup quarterbacks. Josh Allen probably not going to see any action in this game, as the Buffalo Bills want to make sure they get into the season as healthy as possible. And behind Barkley and Allen, they've got a thin offensive line protecting them, and a defense that really didn't do anything to upgrade in the offseason. They lost their defensive coordinator in Leslie Frazier. They also said goodbye to guys like Tremaine Edmonds. And Jaquan Johnson as well. So I think this building will be crazy, because I think it's going to be the return of Damar Hamlin back to game action. But unfortunately, I just think that the Colts end up getting the job done. Like I said, I just think they have the better depth here. So I'm going to lay the points with the Indianapolis Colts on the road. I think them being a road favorite here is a bit justified, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find us at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.